Excuse me. Hey. Oh, I screwed that up. It's not Vertrix. I can't believe it's not Vertrix. If it ran better and, like, natively in a window, I might actually keep playing it. However, it does not, so cannot be bothered. I'm sure if I just Googled, like, Vertrix windowed mode, it would not come up with anything. Or it'd all be in Russian, which I guess is maybe helpful. What am I doing in this chain? Because we have to put blues on that. But we also have to get rid of that purple, because that's too tall. So we have to pop that blue, I think? Why would I put that yellow there? That's a bad idea. Oh, god damn it! Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, that's not what I want at all. Throw that in the trash. Oops. I made a big omelet and then ate it. I have to keep... For next time I do it, I have to keep just reminding myself that, like, no, you put too much stuff in it and it is impossible to flip every single time. You fool. When will you learn? Excuse me. Getting that smoker's cough. Despite never smoking. Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me, God. Your omelets always turn into scrambled eggs. It happens. Mine just break apart midway through trying to fold them. But if you flip them over, you don't see that part. And it never feels like I'm putting that much food in it, but... I guess. Let me see. Because I'm a miserable and vain millennial. Took a picture of it. Oh wait, hang on, you could see my underwear in that. Let me crop that. There. It's an omelet and salsa. Is that exciting? No. It's not. I put in that one half an onion, 4 white mushrooms, half a bell pepper, handful of spinach, a few cloves of garlic, cheese, eggs. I I think that's it. That looks overcooked. Yeah, well, you know, I thought it was fine. I'll just throw a filter on it to make it look slightly better. Kevin, you're henceforth banned from my cafe. Also, I like food weirdly extra burnt, so, you know. Cooked it to my miserable tastes. I start the onions first, then I throw the mushrooms in there, then the peppers. Wait for that to get kind of jammy. Well, not the peppers, but the other bits. And then toss in the garlic, wait for that to brown a little bit, and then spinach, and I don't know. It's food. I don't know how food works, but I've apparently been throwing stuff in a pan and then throwing it in my face, and I haven't died yet. Or have I? Dun dun dun. Oh, that was not supposed to look down there. Why? No. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh god, I gotta get a blue and then another blue, like ASAP. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Also, I don't think you really have to soften up mushrooms. They're kind of already soft. Just throw them in other stuff, so maybe they'll take on the flavor of that. Honestly, I just eat them raw. Also, I made coffee. So this is the end of that liter of coffee in my French press, which might be too much coffee, but whatever. Get canned mushrooms. Like, I could, I guess, but I don't think I've ever really cooked a whole lot of canned anything. Cooking, or not cooking the mushrooms first adds extra moisture inside the omelet. It seems okay. I mean, my big problem is that I just put too much volume inside. And then you try to flip it and there's just not enough egg on the other side to really go over the whole thing, and then it breaks apart, and it's like, whatever. It's twice the recommended daily caffeine maximum. I mean, who's to say? What, are you gonna trust those experts? Huh? You gonna listen to scientists? Big nerd. Maybe you should trust your gut. Your gut after a liter of coffee. Which is to say, a very unhappy gut, but still. Yeah, I'm finishing up my liter of coffee. I'm on my 3rd cup of it. Well, like, every day, I used to have caffeine pills here, and then I ran out and then never bothered to get them again. But I would just pop like 2 of those in the morning, and that's 400 milligrams out of the gate. Slowly priming my body to be a lean, mean, caffeine metabolizing machine. which is my new sequel to Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine that I'm working on. It's kind of tricky though, because all the pieces are coffee brown, or coffee beans, and hence they're all brown. It's kind of hard to make the chains work, but... just try freebasing meth, I guess. Well... So the problem is, when they say cup of coffee, it's always like an 8-ounce cup, and nobody drinks an 8-ounce cup of coffee. Like, one of those big Starbucks ones, I think, is about 400. So it's not, like, a crazy amount of coffee to drink. Or at least not an amount that people haven't had before and lived. Or died. How does that sentence work? Whatever. God, 12 to 18... oh. 12 to 18 shots of espresso. Yeah. Tried Death Wish coffee. We used to have that in the lab. Before they've renovated our lab, we had a big Death Wish coffee sticker on the door. I don't even know if it's that much more powerful, to be honest. Although I don't remember if I've actually ever tried it. Never drink coffee in lab, or at least make coffee in lab, because nobody has half and half, and I'm a big baby and I have to have cream in my coffee. Oh. Green please, green please, green please, thank you. Oh, there's no purple on that! Oh, this whole thing doesn't make any sense then. Pleb caffeine experience. You know, half and half makes everything that much better. 50% better, in fact. It's in the name. Half and half, because if you don't put it in your coffee, that's only half the experience. And the half and half is the other half. And half. I like the concept of dark roasts as like a, aw yeah, this is coffee for real coffee drinkers and it tastes extra bad and I love it kind of thing. But also it's not great. Just extra dirt notes in my coffee. Why would I put those there? That doesn't make any sense. You like the concept of StereotoneTim. Me too, I like it in concept. I don't know about in practice. Oh wait, oops. Like good dark roasts for their complexity. Man, coffee is one of those things, like there's this dude I would watch on YouTube periodically, and I'm sure you've seen him. It's like James Hoffman, and it's just this coffee mook that just goes too far in the pretentious direction with brewing coffee, and it's... I don't know. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth all that effort to make something that, like... Yeah, it might taste a little bit better, I guess. And then you're still gonna turn it to pee in half an hour, so... Mook feels like such an East Coast vocab to you. Well, you know, I've got bad news for you, buddy. Been stuck here my whole life. So I'm gonna be mooking it up. I think he did review an espresso machine in his car, actually. Or maybe not an espresso machine, but it was definitely a coffee maker, and I think it was from the 70s. I just have a French press. My parents had a big Macy's gift card that they couldn't find a use for, and they just bought it for me for Christmas one year. Except it turns out it makes like 1.5 liters of coffee, and I generally just fill it up and then drink it myself, and then all of my insides become my outsides, but it tastes pretty okay. You've never had coffee before. Oh, why? It's legal now, you can have it. You're not gonna go to jail for having coffee beans in your pocket when a cop pulls you over anymore. No, man, I didn't know these beans were here. I was just holding them for a friend. Is that coffee on your breath, sir? Step out of the car. Unless you're making coffee for more than one person. I'm more than one person in terms of caffeine consumption, so checks out. God. Gotta get that good caffeine buzz. Don't want to get couch locked by your coffee. Oh god. Oh god. Don't do that, game. Oh wait, I have a chainer too. Yeah, like, honestly, the only thing, as someone who's not that pretentious about coffee, like, a little bit, so much so that I'm not like the rest of my family, which drinks either instant or percolator coffee, which is not great, but, like, the biggest thing, I think, for coffee is just grinding the beans right before you're about to make it, and that's it. For, like, biggest return on your quote-unquote investment of time and effort, and like $10 for a grinder. I think that makes the biggest difference, and everything else is like, I don't know. But then it's also one of those things where, oh no, if I have coffee that's too good, I'll just never want to have basic whatever coffee again, because it's just not gonna taste right. You know, it's like buying nice headphones or something. It's like, oh, I'm never gonna go back to these $20 drugstore KOSS, K-O-S-S? Whatever, earbuds. What if waiting longer to grind leads to better taste? What if you simply never grind it? Yeah, what if? God, I wonder. I've never tried. I don't even know if it... Like, I guess it would color the water eventually, but it probably wouldn't taste like anything. Wait, we need a green... there, whatever. Okay. Oh, it's not a lazy thing. I'm incredibly lazy. It's so easy. You just pour beans in your dumb little grinder, and then it's like the magic bullet where you just tap it a couple of times. And in like 10 seconds there, you've ground your coffee. It is the easiest thing to do that makes a pretty good difference, I think. Alternatively, just pull a Homer Simpson and drink a candle and then just throw whatever down your throat, not really care how it tastes. No, it's a different kind of magic bullet, Doc. I mean the infomercial one. With the Australian guy and the drunk grandma. Swingers apparently love the magic bullet. I don't know, I looked up reviews and there was this 1-star review from this JFK guy. He didn't seem to like it. So I'm always really skeptical of them now. Oh. I had more chain going there. Yeah, but the burr mill grinders are also expensive. And at some point I have to move, so... I just don't feel like buying crap to lug it around. Have I made cowboy coffee? No. I have not. Forgot about that dude's channel. I hate the cowboy aesthetic so much. It has literally never appealed to me. Not once, not ever. If you slap cowboy on anything, I will immediately just... eyes will glaze over and... just, no. It's a cowboy omelet video. Oh, but instant's so bad. Why would you drink instant coffee? Well, that's all empty. Yeah, I curse your name, Ram Ranch. And all of your 18 naked cowboys. Oh, I just like the cowboy in Luminous because the idea of making chains in a puzzle game and then a dude shooting his gun off to celebrate is still very funny. Did the Oregon Trail get a pass? Oh, they're not cowboys. Do I ever buy hat? Well, no, I mean I do sometimes, but they're different hats. They're not cowboy hats. I mean, most of the time we just go on the Oregon Trail and we're all naked because I had forgotten to buy clothing and then we're out of money because I spent it on 50 oxen or something. Coffee's just medicine to stay focused. Oh, I mean, at this point, coffee's just medicine to stay normal. Oops, that's not where it goes. Oh, instant. Yeah, well, gotta get a doctor's note for instant. I remember reading this story like a decade ago. That was like... some Japanese guy invented instant coffee by mistake when he was trying to come up with a new way to decaffeinate coffee. And I thought that was really interesting, and then I think I remember reading something that said, actually, no, that's not true at all. an entirely unrelated reason. So who knows? Anyway, I take solace in knowing that the person who invented instant coffee's probably dead now. Can't hurt you anymore. Give me yellows. No. 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 God damn it. Oh. Crap. Oh, nope, now we're screwed. Head twitch response, HTR. It's like in our psilocybin paper. Which is the animal equivalent to people having psychedelic experiences from psilocybin, I guess. Quote-unquote equivalent. I mean, you can't really ask a mouse. Or I can't, at least. Ugh. That needs... that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll swap that over to this side. Red on there, purple on that. Ooh. I don't like that now. So that has to have a purple. This we don't want. This has to go there. And I think that has a yellow? Was that the next part of the chain? I feel like there was stuff happening here that I wanted to go off, but whatever. If I put psilocybin in my omelet, it was not intentional. I don't know how it would have gotten in there, but... I mean, the omelet was good. It's not, psychedelic, understanding the nature of the universe and humanity good, but it was food. I ate it. Now I'm full of eggs and vegetables. What do we do with this? This doesn't really make any sense. I have to write at some point. Write my dumb paper. Or mostly just compile it together, because it's mostly pretty much written. I just have to stick all the chunks together and send it off to my boss. fix up some of the figures. Yeah. Okay. So that yellow, and then that new. Ooh, that needs another red. No, it's not gonna work now. Too much crap on top of it. Oh God, no! It's almost as if I've never played this before. Hey, hey. Welcome to Afternoon Puyo. The hottest show that's sweeping the nation. You just missed our big coffee talk conversation. Sponsored by #folders. Oh, this is pretty much Mean Bean Machine. They localized it in America as Mean Bean Machine, and also on the Super Nintendo as Kirby's Avalanche. But this is Puyo 2, and it's slightly updated in the rule set for a couple of different mechanics versus Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is based on Puyo 1. I could play that, it's not quite as fun, because this has a lot of quality of life improvements. Yeah, I play some Panel to Pawn. I'm not that great at it, but I mean, I've beaten this 1,000 times. There it is. For some reason, I've just played a crap ton of Puyo and Panel to Pawn and Ghouls and Ghosts, and I feel like if I had to pick like the top 3 games that I'm maybe halfway decent at, or the most halfway decent at, it would probably be those 3. Oops, that's not where that goes. I don't even know how I became a puzzle game person, it just sort of happened. And maybe that's not a thing that you choose. You're just... I don't know. Given the responsibility of enjoying puzzle games, because I guess somebody has to. I don't, however, play Dr. Mario, because Dr. Mario is not a very good game. Oops. There's another chain in there I could have pulled out, but... Oops, again. Does Picross count as a puzzle game? I have never played Picross. I mean, I've played a lot of crosswords, which is totally unrelated, but A, it has cross in the name, and B, those are sort of puzzles? I don't know if you would consider a crossword a puzzle game, but I used to be okay at those too. And now my, like, 100-something day streak on the New York Times is totally trashed. You don't consider anything solvable in the process a real puzzle? Does that mean Sudoku is not a puzzle? clarify, I'm not going to bat for Sudoku because it is incredibly boring and mostly very tedious and frustrating and just something to do on an airplane after someone has already solved the crossword in the little magazine in your seat back pocket. Or it's like, here's some half-done Sudoku that some dude left there. You love Sudoku. Not anymore! Granted, to be fair, the last time I ever really bothered to sink any time into doing Sudoku puzzles was in, like, middle school. Because I thought I would do puzzles and then it would make me smarter. Regrettably, I'm still a dumbass, but what are you gonna do? I've played too many puzzle games and now I've just wrapped around to being dumb again. Oh, wait, there's a guy there. Neither was that, actually. No. Dumbass with the research paper. Dumbass with 3 research papers. Hopefully soon to be a 4th once I finish writing this one. Oh, puzzle games. Also, there are some very dumb people in academia, it turns out. I should know, because I'm one of them, ha 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 ha. Well, maybe not. I mostly just went to graduate school thinking, oh, well, I know things, this will be fine, and then I realized, oh, I don't know anything, actually. And then I spent my entire grad school career writing a thesis on a neuroscience topic, and you might think, oh, you're writing about the brain. That's interesting. But no, I'm writing about a specific neurotransmitter receptor in the brain, but only a subtype of those receptors, and only a subtype of that subtype of receptors that include certain subunits, because I like to research practical things that are broadly applicable to everything and not just the tiniest little bit of minutiae. But hey, whatever. The data looks promising at least, so... Done research on, God, like 3 to 4 different new antidepressants. Soon to be a Harvard dumbass. Yeah, I guess. At some point, they're gonna realize I don't know anything, but I guess the name of the game is just prolonging that as much as you can. That thing still feels so weird. Yeah, I guess I'm going to Harvard. In a bizarre turn of events. I mean, I've already mentioned this story a couple of times, but in, like, February, end of March, I don't remember. I think it was after they gave me the psilocybin in that clinical trial, so it would have been March. Maybe? Maybe it was before. Who knows? Just got an email that said, hey, we have a research opening here at Harvard Medical School in your area of expertise, because they saw some of my research I had presented at a conference. And then I interviewed, and then they offered me the job. So it still just feels very bizarre, because, like, you know, if you don't... It's one of those things where it's like, oh wait, aren't there supposed to be consequences for being a lazy screw-up? Like, I never looked for postdoc positions, I never looked for jobs after I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do, and it's one of those things where it's, oh well, stuff's just not gonna find you, you have to look for it, and you have to put yourself out there, and blah blah whatever. And, like, for all intents and purposes, I should have been suffering a number of consequences for being lazy and not looking up anything to do once you graduate. Except for some reason, instead of things going badly on that regard, you end up getting offered a job at the #1 research institution in America, so... Like, I don't know. Step aside, Nagito. This is the real ultimate lucky student right here. Complete with also a whole bunch of mental illness. Crushing it. Aw, it could have been a chain. It might have been. I think I started saying hey hey afterwards. After I played Danganronpa 2. Regrettably. Lousy video games. God, I have some, like... Was it Chiaki? I don't remember. I think it was. Some miserable cosplay of that from... like, 5 years ago. I don't think I bought the backpack, though. Every time my phone lights up, it's like... Oh, there we go. Actually, they just emailed me from Harvard. Let's see, I'll send a Zoom invite for the meeting, blah blah blah. Introductions, your presentation, opportunities for you to chat with people. Most of the rental leases go from September to August. In terms of the hiring paperwork, let's start that after the June 4th meeting. I want to make sure you're completely comfortable with joining our group and moving to Boston before we start the process. Fair enough. But also, how would I ever say no? What is a fictive kin? Is that like an other kin, but for, like, video games and literature and whatever? That's when I identify as a fictional character. Hey, you know, that was a lot of my childhood, because I played a lot of Ocarina of Time. And I really wanted to be Link growing up, so... Womp womp. been meaning to replay that for ages. Not gotten around to it. Oh god. Is this gonna... yeah, it'll work. Oh, Jesus. No! How many idle animations did I have? I think maybe just the one. I played so much. God, like, every N64 game and every Dreamcast game, Sonic Adventures specifically, just has these exaggerated idle animations when you're just standing there, and I thought, oh, well, I'm like 10 and I don't know anything about how to exist as a person, so yeah, that's just what people do, and when you stand still, you're supposed to bob up and down, because it's in a video game, and those are pretty much all I've been doing with my life for the past few years. Turns out, no, people don't really do that. No, I don't think I have any real memories of being Link. Regrettably. I used to go outside in a little wooded area in our backyard for a bit and then just bonk trees around with a big stick because I thought it was sort of like a sword. Does that count? Well, that guy out there is real cool. Maybe this truck should be louder. Oops. Oh, there we go. Do I ever destroy potted plants in hopes of finding money? I cut through a lot of people's gardens to see if there's any in there. No, I don't. I kinda wanna play that weird Russian puzzle game again. Wish it had controller support, though. I spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out how to play it yesterday. And I think I mostly get the idea. Oh, oops. Joy to key will probably work, but also it doesn't run natively in a window, and it has this really irritating full screen mode that just screws up the capture pretty badly. So I'd have to like try DX, WND or something with it. Maybe that'll work. But it's very fiddly, and I don't know if it's that fun that it's worth the effort. Oh, oops. Had a chain there, and then I flipped it the wrong way. It's not gonna work. Is this me? Am I this pixbun tweet? Whatever that is. Oh man, I wish. Gerudo Link's not Italian though, and that's always the struggle. Yeah, I mean, I still have that outfit sitting in my closet, so been there, done that. But you know, I did it in Baltimore, and I didn't do it in Gerudo Town, so it's not quite as exciting. Adding Baltimore to the beginning of anything as a descriptor is one of those things that just seems to make it worse. Like, hey, Gerudo Link! Baltimore Gerudo Link. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound nearly as good now. Just Pamela upon feel too simplistic after that one yesterday. It feels familiar. Honestly, that Russian game yesterday really reminded me of playing, like, the bizarre pack-in games that came with our Windows 3.1 computer back in the day. Where it's like, oh, everything animates slightly too much, and it's also really unintentionally creepy. And I have no idea how to play any of this. It's like, oh, this shareware is not for you. God, that Gerudo Link cosplay was like 3-4 years ago. Almost. It's not even a DOS game, it's from like 2009. So I don't know. The art style is incredibly unappealing. Oh. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, no, I mean, it reminded me of those Windows 3.1 pack-in games, but the game itself, the Russian one I'm talking about, is quote-unquote modern-ish. God, so many things as a kid just arbitrarily scared me when they weren't at all scary. Like Compton's Encyclopedia terrified me as a child. I think some of the MIDI renditions they had of certain bits of classical music were weirdly terrifying. Hauntingly so. Oh, Magic School Bus Explores the Human Body is legitimately terrifying as an adult. Like, the music is... Why would you make it sound like that? Like, I hope my body doesn't sound like that, because it's... real bad. Let's see. In case you haven't heard it. It is not a good time. Like, why did they make it all sound like this? This one's okay. This one's not, like, horrifying. The stomach, however... Like, why does it sound like this? That horn was not in the music. That was outside. It's like, what, do a bunch of ghosts live in Arnold's stomach? I can't even read half of these. Also, the driver's license music is a nightmare. Or it was on my specific VM that could not play the MIDIs correctly. I have to find their extra creepy tracks, of which there are a number of them. And I had a whole bunch of these games as a kid, and then I gave them away to a friend of mine who ended up getting arrested because he broke into someone's house and threatened them at gunpoint to get money for drugs. I didn't get the games back, by the way. Is this one creepy? I think all the minigame themes are actually pretty good. Nervous system... The paint one. Like, this is... They have a Microsoft Paint minigame. Quote-unquote minigame, but it also has a lot of stamps of the different organs and everything. And every time you put one of the stamps down, it's like an animation of a hand crushing someone's heart on a canvas or something. And then it makes a little heart shape, and it also plays this music in the background. And the whole thing is just, like, not good. Is this what your large intestine sounds like? Like, this is a town destroyed by nuclear bomb, and you're walking through the ashes music. This is not large intestine music. This is like everyone's dead now music. Apparently liked this one. And I don't know why this one sounds like this, because Magic School Bus explores the solar system. Has really good music. Especially the little mini-games. That's not bad, but there's one in particular that's extra good. Is it Mars?
Oh yeah.
They're all pretty good in comparison. Like, these are all kind of fun. No one sounds dead. But there's a extra good one. It might be this one. It's got that ballpark organ. No, not that one. Not this one either. This one's okay though. Like, I guess they got different composers, but... Oh, this really just sounds like the 90s. See, like, space sounds real funky and real 90s in a way that makes me want to go there. Arnold's mouth, stomach, and intestines don't make me feel welcome. By comparison. Ah, yeah. Turn this into a Streets of Rage soundtrack. There was one other one that I specifically remember, and now I can't find it. Was it this one? Maybe? It is almost like a virgin in the beginning, but nope. Do I think Arnold could sue Miss Frizzle for going inside his body without his knowledge? You know, he should have stayed home today. What is this, Color Sphere? Oh, they're all called Color Sphere. Whatever. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. See, this makes you feel way better than the Magic School Bus human body music. This is like the antidote for that music. There's my Steely Dan B-sides. Oh, and it's only like 50 seconds. Not even. 36. Now that's the interstitial music it plays when you're zooming between planets. I think. Maybe Arnold is depressed and his body's playing music to reflect that. Oh, Arnold is absolutely depressed. It's kind of funny as an adult when you see all these characters or whatever from your childhood or something, and you just sort of realize, like, oh no, that one's just really depressed. Some of these people are just incredibly miserable, but because it's a kid's show, they don't really harp on that part. You know, it's like Arnold needs a good psychologist and some SSRIs in him. Have a Magic School Bus episode where they all take a bunch of mushrooms and then it's Magic School Bus explores the limits of human consciousness. That one would have a good soundtrack. Oh, god damn it! Oops. Well, time to play the third game that I always play in rotation, because I don't like new things. Oh wait, it's Mean Bean Machine. I'll play that. And not really enjoy it, but could play it. Oops. At some point I do have to kind of work, though. Maybe. I mean, I had all that coffee, so I should probably do something with it, right? How's the oldie thesis? Not great. I have to finish up my first author paper. Which is mostly just compiling a couple documents together. Oops. That I've already written. And then I have to fix some figures and get some example traces from some of the EEGs to put in. And then I get to submit it and be told, oh, all the stats are wrong.
That should have been a two-way ANOVA, not a three-way.
I didn't do the right correction on it either. Home sit-ack or bust, kiddo. No, I don't know. I don't know anything about statistics. Just hit some buttons in GraphPad and make the little stars appear and figure, yeah, that's right. That sounds about where it should be. So I'm sure I will submit that, and then all my co-authors will tell me I've done it wrong. But, you know, you gotta have the draft first before people can tell you that you've done the draft wrong. Ooh, that should not have been green. That needs a big stack of yellows on it. Oh, like that, though. And then another one. And we don't want this. And I think that needs a blue. No, it doesn't need a blue. But we have to pop that purple. Are we gonna pop it with a green? I guess we'll try, sure. I don't know why there's... No, that was a bad idea. No. Oh, god damn it! I could have had it! If that one rock didn't go there, that was entirely salvageable, and it would have been great. I don't think they have a four-way... Well, they might, actually. I want to pretend there's not a four-way ANOVA. It's too many interaction factors at that point. Run the multiple comparisons for that, and it's gonna spit out like a list of multiple hundreds of numbers. And then you'll have no idea what to do with any of them. More numbers has got to be better. No, it's not, because the program doesn't know what numbers are important to you. It just spits them all out, and then you have to go through the big spreadsheet and then manually pick out the comparisons you want. And it's just a dumb nightmare. Can I have some blues? Can I have some blues? Can I have some blues? Oh man, look at that! All the way to the top. Oh, that's a lot of garbage. From one pop. Yeah. Problem is we have to only pop that purple, and there's nothing else we can do because it's just so buried in there. So there's your crappy 5-chain. No one's impressed. Wait, pop that, then that, then that. Okay, that's fine. It's that game that Kirby's Avalanche reskinned. No. No. It's the opposite. Kirby's Avalanche came out like 95 or something? Something ridiculous, because Puyo 2 had already been out for a while. Man, this sucks, because I need a yellow and a purple. Oh, thank you. Never mind, it doesn't suck anymore. Nope. 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 Thank you. Five, 6, 7, 8. Crushing it. That could work. Need another green, though. And then another green. Oh, wait, crap. I'm gonna lose if I don't get a green. A green! A green! A green! Thank you! Eat it. Kind of have to go to the bathroom. All that coffee is catching up with me. Can I have a green? Oh. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. Why would you do that? Oh. God damn it, man. Well, I lost. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay, bye!